Hey y'all, I'm Daniel and this is Deacon Outdoors. Hey guys, if I got something for you all to check out today, this is something that I personally haven't messed with since I was a kid, and I'm almost 53 years old, and it's been probably 45 since I've messed with one of these. But MDT come out with a new product this year, and it is a slingshot. Of all things, a slingshot. Now, whenever I got this in and started looking at it, I decided to start doing a little research. Apparently, there is a big um, community of slingshot shooters. Never knew anything about it, never thought anything about a slingshot. I mean, it's something, like I said, I haven't messed with since I was a kid. They come out with this year, and it's, as MDT is modular driven technologies, this is a modular slingshot. It's got your lock screw right here for the grip, where you can spin it for left hand shooting, right hand shooting. It's got a tube style peep sight on here right now, but they also offer a Picatinny rail that would mount to the bottom or mount on one of the limbs for a laser or a red dot. And yes, you can put a laser and a red dot on a slingshot. If you go to their website, they've got some pretty cool pictures of these with um, different sights on them. Flashlight, you can put a flashlight on it. Different grips. They have a mount that would go, take this screw out, this will come off, and there's an adapter that you could put any AR style grip on here, like the 0 degree verticals I've got on both my rifles. I could pull one of them off and put on here with that adapter, and it's pretty cool to see the versatility of what you can do with one of these. I know they've got some products in the works. They're working on for these. They're gonna have different grips for here that will make it a little bit wider of a grip, or just change it a little bit in your hand. They've got longer grip than this one. It's the XL version. Like I said, you can put the AR style on here. They are also going to be coming out with 3D print files that you can download and print yourself for these. They did have a video on their website kind of talking about some of the stuff to go along with this, but they'll have some 3D print files for those of you that have printers. And they also are working on a whisker biscuit style rest and arrows, full length arrows. Yes, you would be able to shoot an arrow with one of these. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can you shoot an arrow with a slingshot? Well, you put the right bands on these and they're going to shoot as fast as a bow. This one right out of the box, if I get it adjusted to my length, which I haven't done yet, I left it a little long for a reason. Directions in the box, you have to cut the length of your bands to your draw length, and once you get it set, the potential of one of these is 190, 200 feet per second. They're going to be coming out with other band options. You can get these up to 250 plus. So yes, you can shoot an arrow. Now, I would probably be more accurate with the arrows than I would be with the steel and clay ammo that you can get for them now. Speaking of which, MDT does offer two different ammos for these. They offer a steel in a 200 round pack, and they also offer clay in a 200 round pack. And there's other vendors out there you can get slingshot ammo from. The cool thing about the clay ammo is it's biodegradable. It's not going to ricochet if you hit a rock or hit a landscape block or anything like that. It's not going to ricochet back. It's going to disintegrate on impact. I shot a little bit with cardboard box. Didn't phase them with something soft like that, but if you do hit a rock or something that's going to make it ricochet, as long as you're shooting the clays, you won't have to worry about punching out your mom's window by accident from a ricochet. But I would not shoot directly out a window, even with the clay rounds, because they do penetrate pretty good. Other than that, that's kind of where I'm going to stop for a little bit and do a little bit of shooting. I've got a little target set up out here, about 10 yards. Got my GoPro set up so we can get a little bit of shot footage. Not looking to be very accurate because, like I said, I haven't picked one of these up since I was a kid. And that was one my dad whittled out of a forked limb with rubber bands. And I don't have one now because that is the only tree I have right now. The neighbors, I could probably find one, but I'll stick to this one. But I'm gonna shoot a few rounds out here and see if we can't get any hits. It's just like you remembered shooting with rocks and stuff, only the technology is so much different now. So, and I'm shooting it upside down. Look at that. That was one of the clay rounds. So the difference in the clay and the steel is actually going to be a little more concentric and smooth, more uniform, and it's going to be repeatable. Every round's going to be the exact same. The thing about the clay rounds is, I don't think the camera will pick it up very well, but there's just little micro flat spots. They're not perfectly concentric like the steel rounds, but these are intended for shooting at home. Shooting out in your backyard, you won't have to worry about picking everything up or losing the steel rounds. They're not stainless. And I completely missed that one. It honestly puts you in the mind of shooting archery with your grip and your draw and your sighting, and trying to get everything lined up with your anchor point and stuff. It'll put you a lot in mind of shooting archery. So I guess that's why they're coming out with the whisker biscuit rest and arrows to shoot out of one of these suckers. But I mean, I don't know about you, but if you grew up with one of these things, this is pretty cool to be able to get something. Now, I honestly don't think that I would get into being a competitive shooter. Now, there are different places. There's a East Coast Slingshot, uh, East Coast Slingshot shooters. There's a Midwest Slingshot, and several other organizations around that do competitive slingshot shooting. And it's a lot bigger than I really thought it was until I started doing research on it after seeing this one coming out from MDT. There, we're getting dialed in, but yeah, guys, I mean, it's pretty cool. like I said, something out of the ordinary. I told you I was going to have something different for you this weekend for my first video back, and I hope it didn't disappoint, because I've been smiling every time I shoot this thing. It's just so much fun to sit out here and just do it right here in your backyard. You don't have to load up and go to the range for the day. You don't have to drive anywhere. Just set up a cardboard box and go to town. So yeah, head over to MDT's website, watch their videos, read all their information on them, pick one up, go out and have fun with the kids in the backyard. I mean, I got a cardboard box and that's it. That's all you need. Don't have to load the truck up and be gone for a full day somewhere. Just set up and shoot in the backyard. So yeah, just check it out, and you'll enjoy it, I promise. I mean, like I said, I haven't picked one up in 45 years, and it's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I smile every time I draw it back. It's just good memories from growing up. But just another thing to get involved in the shooting sports world and enjoy it with the kids. Enjoy it yourself if you're empty nesters. You know, it's something different, something easy. And who would have thought there would be a precision slingshot? Because that's what this is, according to MDT, because they are precision built items. Go check them out. Come back, give me a like, subscribe, help out the channel, keep following along. I'm going to be getting back to my gun build series. So see you on the next one.